Victoria. In this video, we'll be doing a yoga practice for the December 2021 Sagittarius new moon. In this slow yoga flow, we will be fostering expansion and tapping into our inner knowing to discover new aspects of ourselves. If you'd like a deeper dive into the astrology of the new moon and a personalized astrology and tarot reading, you can click the link in the description below to book a session with me and my cousin who will read you your personalized chart and tarot. You can use the word moon for a special discount. As always, grab whatever props you need, roll out your mat, and let's begin. Let's come to seated on our mats. Inhaling, aligning your shoulders right over your hips so that you're sitting up as tall as you can. Exhale, ease the shoulders down from the ears and take a soft gaze in front of you, or invite the eyes to gently close. Just give yourself permission to set aside anything that doesn't need attending to right now, and just bringing yourself into the here and the now. No matter what life throws at us, the breath is a tool to use to recalibrate ourselves, to anchor ourselves back to the present moment. Now stay with the constant rise and fall of your breath. Become witness to the changing tides of emotions without becoming attached to them. Now take a survey of your whole entire body, starting at the top of the head and then working your way down, noticing any sensations. Slowly shift your awareness to your breath now, without changing anything. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice its depth and its width. Is the breath long or slow? Sharp or quick? Moist or dry? Bring awareness on each inhale and each exhale. Notice if there are any pauses in the cycles of your breath. Notice where in your body do you feel the breath move. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. And now we're going to flow with our breath here in a little circular movement. And inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round the back. Circling the torso. Feeling into all sides of your ribs. Shining your heart forward as you go. Maybe try moving in a different way. Following any freedom to move however you'd like. Maybe using your arms as guides. You can look at me or you can close your eyes, exploring all directions. And if you haven't already, you can switch directions. And as you switch directions, realize in life that we always have choices in the directions that we go. Come to stillness. If your eyes are closed, you can blink them open. And bring the soles of your feet to touch in a diamond shape. Root your sit bones down into the mat and hold the inside of the soles of your feet like a book. Inhale, get tall in the spine. And exhale, keeping the spine long, fold over the legs. With every in-breath, find extension. And every out-breath, reground your hips into the ground. On your next inhale, bring your hands to the outside of your knees and close them like a book. Sweep your legs behind you and push your hips up to a downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet and make any movements that you need here. As you're ready, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands into a forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows into a ragdoll pose. You have an option to sway from side to side, just keeping the range of movement small. And visualize creating more length between the bones of your vertebrae. And let gravity have your head, your torso, but not your shoulders. Release the clasp of your elbows and slowly roll up to stand. Take your time. And as you're ready, you'll step the right foot to the back of the mat and turn to face the long side of your mat. Turn your toes in, heels out. Clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, straighten the arms and lift the chest. And exhale, fold forward. Pull the arms towards the floor and breathe. We're in a wide-legged forward fold. Lift the shoulders away from the ears as you send your fist up. Then forward. To come back up, you'll inhale halfway up, flat back, and exhale, come all the way up and release your hands behind you. Heel toe your feet together and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. And exhale, shift the hips back, bending the knees as you sit down back into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Shift the weight to the heels and keep the toes light and slightly lifted off the mat if it serves you. Keep your abdomen engaged. Your navel pulling back towards the spine. Gaze lifted towards the sky. And bring the shoulders down and back, feeling space between the shoulders and the ears. Inhale, fill the torso with so much air as if you're about to pop. And if this feels too straining or too challenging, try keeping the gaze forward. Now exhale, let all the air out. Relax your face and take a few more breaths here, sitting back a little more as deeply as you feel comfortable. And lower 2 inches, 2 inches, then all the way down till you're sitting down on the mat. We'll come into boat pose, strengthening the muscles of our core and reawakening our body. On your next inhale, lift from the abdominal muscles and reach out forward, arms straight, while also raising the legs up into tabletop. Exhale and pull your navel into your spine. Imagine a string from the center of your chest shooting straight up to the sky. Keep lifting through the chest as you lean the upper body back in space. Make sure the heart area isn't collapsing in and your upper body doesn't round. Inhale and exhale for a few breaths. When you're ready, release your legs long on the mat. And if you'd like, you can elevate your hips on a blanket, a block, or a bolster for our next pose. Spread your legs out wide until you feel a stretch that is just right for you. And your knees can be slightly bent if needed. Flex the feet to engage the thigh muscles and make sure your sit bones are pressing down evenly into the mat. Inhale, bring your arms overhead, extend through the spine. Exhale and hinge forward at the hips, allowing the spine to curve forward. Release the arms and hands to the floor, or you can hold your big toes with your peace fingers, bending at the elbows. If you want to make this pose less intense on your hamstrings, keep your torso upright, or you can also bring your legs closer together. Tuck your chin slightly into your chest. Wherever you are, prioritize length in the spine. Make any small adjustments that your body wants, then find stillness in this pose, breathing deeply into the entire body. Scan for any tension you may be holding. Send your breath there to soften that area for a few breaths. On your next exhale, walk your hands in to return your torso upright. Lift the chest up and stretch over to the right side, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Weight is in both sit bones. Press into the left hip and dip the chin. You'll release back up to center and switching sides. Side bend over to the left. Release back up to center. Bring the legs together and slowly make your way onto your back, bringing your blocks with you. Set one block about a third of the way down your mat. Use this block on your upper back, and then use the other block under your head for support. We're in a fish pose. This back bend pose benefits the neck and the abdominal region and hips by stimulating the ab muscles and increasing the flow of blood to the pelvic region. When you're ready, slowly roll off the blocks. And come to lay on your back again without the blocks. And bring the knees to your chest. And rest your hands on your knees and start to draw circles, massaging the sacral chakra, your lower back. Start to switch directions of the circle. As you're ready, bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. You can stay here with your knees bent, or you can release to complete Shavasana, extending your legs out. Connect to your breath, your body, and the present moment. Close your eyes, and if you'd like, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Feel the belly hand rising before the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, feel the chest hand contract before the belly hand. Keep going for a few more rounds of breath. Release your hands to the mat, palms facing up for the remaining part of this practice, and we'll end with a short meditation. Begin to notice the sounds nearby. Then start to notice sounds that are farther away. Allow yourself to be with all sounds, welcoming everything into the moment. You might be absorbed in this place of, I hear the fan in the room, or I hear the cars outside, or I hear my pet walking around the room. You might feel that you are really immersing yourself in this place of sound. You may think, I am connected, I am aligned, I am present. Now let the mind go on a journey. A thought may pop up into your head about what you need to buy next at the grocery store. Those moments when your mind is journeying, begin to see that meditation is like an adventure. Being with the sense of sound and thinking about fresh produce is all part of the meditation. If you are thinking about the grocery store, don't shame yourself. Just bring your attention back. What is more interesting? This thought I had in my head, or going back to the sounds from where we began? It's your choice to explore what is more interesting to you at this moment. What is calling for your attention or your care? Invite yourself to make this choice again and again as more thoughts come into your mind. Remember that there is no right or wrong way to go. Start to deepen your breath. Take small movements in your fingers and your toes, rolling your wrists and your ankles, and maybe taking a nice big morning stretch. Bring both soles of the feet onto the mat and roll over to your favorite side. Take one more breath in, keeping your eyes closed. And slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. And I'd like to honor the yoga teachers of India for sharing this philosophy with us, so that I can share this practice with you. May you accept, forgive, and love yourself as you are at this moment. Until next time.